This is a short video, I time-lapsed it, of a commission that I was given by Anthony Marciano to paint his beautiful banjo. So I had never done anything like this before, but one of the things you have to realize is that you have to kind of take pieces away before you can ever even get to it. I had watched numerous how-to videos on YouTube on a variety of materials. There aren't a whole lot of people out there painting banjo heads, so I knew that I needed to do something permanent, something oil-based is what I came to, but so as I begin the actual painting or drawing with the oil-based Sharpie over the pencil lines, I was using a Sharpie oil black paint pen, but it only lasted until about here, and then it was done. So not a good product, sadly. Then I used a permanent ink micron pen because I assumed that I was going to be clear coating it anyway, and they work really well. Now, some of the requirements for this project, some of the requests by Anthony in painting or drawing on this banjo head was that, one, I didn't use a whole lot of material because that would dampen the vibration in the banjo head. So I couldn't really paint layers and layers. He also requested that it have mountains, trees, a tent, and puppy prints or paw prints. So the first step would be to draw out the image with pencil. I used a mechanical pencil just so that the lines were always very sharp and precise. And then I start going over the lines with the heavy, dark, black ink or paint. And then I started to shade with a pointillism technique that I use a lot in my painting. It worked really well for this project because I'm able to get that shading without painting per se, just with the amount of dots. It created a lot of depth. I like how the technique is applied with the dots. I like the effect of it, and then also I like that it's spacing the paint or ink out, so it's really achieving a good result with minimal actual application. There's a lot of negative space that never even got paint on it, which is very different than if I had painted with brush strokes back and forth across the drum head. It would have dampened a lot more. So let's take a closer look, and you can see how I painted the puppy prints, shaded the scene. Now I'm taping it all off, making sure that I've covered up all the hardware, because now I'm going to use a spray can of clear gloss acrylic, Krylon brand clear acrylic spray, and I'm going to just coat it and blow dry it and coat it and blow dry it and coat it. Did that about 10 times over a couple hours, and here it is. If you or someone you know is interested in commissioning a painted instrument, banjo head, painting, anything, please contact me at stephenlursen@gmail.com and check out my website, stephenlursen.com. Thanks.